Hello, Morongo Basin, and listeners around the world online at Z107.7fm.com. Here is the Z107.7 local news for Friday, November 1st, 2024. A routine traffic stop led to the arrest of a convicted felon alleged to be in possession of a semi-automatic ghost gun. On Wednesday at around 1:30 p.m., San Bernardino County Sheriff's deputies conducted a traffic stop on a vehicle traveling along Old Woman Springs Road near Willhart Drive in Yucca Valley. During the stop, deputies spoke with Austin Tonesing, 38, and they say he was found in possession of an unserialized AR-15 style gun and suspected methamphetamine. Tonesing was identified as a convicted felon who is prohibited from possessing any type of weapon or ammunition. Austin Tonesing was arrested on suspicion of being a felon in possession of a firearm and has since been released on bail. The Morongo Basin Unified School District Board of Trustees held a special meeting yesterday to interview and swear in 2 new trustees for District Areas 2 and 3. Reporter Hillary Sloan was at the meeting and joins us with this report.
The MUSD meeting began with board members interviewing Pete Wood from Area 2. Wood was a longtime district employee, substitute principal, and substitute assistant principal with extensive education and Marine Corps experience. During the questioning, Wood emphasized his readiness to support the board and his wishes to work for teachers, focusing on training and support. Bianca Stoker from Area 3 and a resident and mother grew up in the Morongo Basin. She highlighted her desire to increase the arts curriculum and to work for school safety. Wood and Stoker received unanimous approval. The session concluded with the swearing in of the new trustees and a brief discussion on upcoming board and district schedules. For Z107.7, this is reporter Hillary Sloan.
Tonight is the final movie night at the Yucca Valley Community Center. All month long, the town of Yucca Valley's Recreation Department has been screening family-friendly movies in the courtyard of the Yucca Valley Community Center. Tonight, the town will be showing Elemental, about a world where the natural elements, fire, water, earth, and air, are personified as distinct beings living together. Ember, a fiery young woman, and Wade, a go-with-the-flow water-type guy, form an unlikely friendship despite their elemental differences. The screening will be held tonight at the Community Center. Tickets cost $2, and the movie begins at 6:30 p.m. Doors open at 6 p.m. Stage Fright, one of the strangest bands in the high desert, takes the stage tonight for a free show at the Palms in Wonder Valley. This post-Halloween show from the musical collective fronted by Lolly Goodwoman will be goth-themed. Lolly joined Cody and I on Z107.7's morning show to explain Stage Fright.
Many of us are non-traditional performers, and we maybe weren't exactly trained musicians or performers or clowns or whatever you want to call us. You know, some of them, like myself, in order to perform, need to invent an entire fake persona with a make-believe accent and hair to, you know, be able to go on stage and say things that I want to. So, you know, we all find our loopholes for getting up there and expressing ourselves.
And what about tonight's goth-themed performance?
I lost a bet, and I have to do a goth show.
Check out Stage Fright with opening act General Baby tonight at 7 p.m. at the Palms in Wonder Valley. 2024 marks the 60th anniversary for San Bernardino County Regional Parks, and Morongo Valley's Big Morongo Canyon Preserve invites you to help celebrate tomorrow. Reporter Gabriel Hart lets you know how they're commemorating this milestone.
Join the crew at Big Morongo Canyon Preserve for an official guided nature hike through the preserve grounds, part of the San Bernardino Regional Parks. 2 options of family-friendly hikes are being offered on Saturday, the first at 10 a.m., followed by one at noon. Cakes and gifts will be offered to participants. For those who have yet to visit, Big Morongo Canyon Preserve is one of the Morongo Basin's most unique nature preserves. Nestled in the Little San Bernardino Mountains, the desert oasis is one of the 10 largest cottonwood and willow riparian habitats in California. Water draining from surrounding mountains flows into a creek through the canyon, and groundwater rises along the Morongo Fault to form the marsh habitat, which is a great attractor for wildlife. The preserve is an internationally recognized birding site. Several rare or unusual species are known to rest there, and many other species are abundant during spring and fall migration seasons. The preserve has been designated as one of the United States' important bird areas. At 31,000 acres, with elevations ranging from 600 feet on the canyon floor to 3,000 feet at the top of the ridge, this diverse landscape is an important part of the Morongo Basin's natural and cultural history, and in 2016, it was incorporated into the Sand to Snow National Monument. Reporting for Z107.7, this is Gabriel Hart.
What better way to start the traditional Day of the Dead celebration than with some pancakes? The Mesa's own all-volunteer Saturday pancake breakfast will be taking place tomorrow morning from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. at the Copper Mountain Mesa Community Association. They will have a full spread of breakfast delights such as hash browns, toast, bacon, sausage, biscuits and gravy, eggs your way, and of course, lots of pancakes. Kip's fresh squeezed orange juice will be flowing, and wake up with a cup of locally roasted Desert Rat Roasters coffee. That's at the Copper Mountain Mesa Community Association's Pancake Breakfast tomorrow starting at 8 a.m. out at 65336 Winters Road in Joshua Tree. The High Desert Nature Museum is celebrating Dia de los Muertos, the Day of the Dead, tomorrow. The event will honor the cultural tradition observed in Mexico and throughout Latin America to remember and celebrate the lives of departed loved ones. Enjoy family-friendly activities for all ages, such as decorating a velvet sugar skull portrait, making tissue paper marigold flowers, and creating a Papel Picado banner. The High Desert Nature Museum's newest exhibit, Abuelita's Kitchen, Mexican Food Stories, will also be on display. The family-friendly event is tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the High Desert Nature Museum in Yucca Valley. If you've seen those tagged boulders on Old Woman Springs Road near Johnson Valley, some residents of the High Desert will be working to clean them up, and they want your help. Here's online news editor Robert Hayden with more on tomorrow's cleanup event.
Driving into Joshua Tree on Old Woman Springs Road, you've probably seen the painted rocks on the east side of the highway as you come through Johnson Valley. They're often popular with people wanting to grab a striking Instagram, but Michelle Zoomstein of the Johnson Valley Neighborhood Watch say that the graffiti and tags visible from the highway are only the tip of the iceberg. The area directly behind those rocks is often used as a free trash dump for construction debris and household trash, and the 40-plus years of graffiti tags are slowly heading deeper into the rock formations and south down Highway 247. A community cleanup is hoping to change all of that this Saturday at 8 a.m. Join Michelle and volunteers armed with pressure washers, brushes, trash bags, and a substance called elephant snot. You don't have to arrive at 8 o'clock or stay for the entire event, but any amount of time and effort will be a big help in what is sure to be a big job. You can get more details about Saturday's 8 a.m. cleanup and hear a longer version of this story at Z107.7fm.com. Reporting for Z107.7 News, I'm Robert Hayden.
And finally, the Glass Outhouse Gallery in 29 Palms will show 11 eclectic artists during November. Reporter Hillary Sloan rejoins us with a look at tomorrow's opening party.
The Glass Outhouse is showing an eclectic array of paintings, graphics, photography, and assemblage. The showcased artists are Steffi Sutton, Mary Mullally, Keep a Breast Foundation, Tim Youngstead, Jessica King, Audrey Green, Paul Sutton, Derek Gerling, Bad Otis Link, and Kathy Miller. Enjoy refreshments and live music by the High 70s Band at the opening party on Saturday, November 2nd from 1 to 5 p.m. The location is the Glass Outhouse, 77575 29 Palms Highway in 29 Palms. The artwork will be on display from October 28th to November 24th. For Z107.7, this is reporter Hillary Sloan.
That's our local news. Hear local news 7 times a day, 7 days a week at 7, 8, 9, noon, 4, 5, and 6. If you hear about news happening, let us know. Email us at tips@z1077fm.com. Reporting for the Morongo Basin News Leader, the award-winning Z107.7 Local News, I'm Jeff Harmatz.